Hi YouTube, this is Carmen at New Me, New Life 16. I just thought I would make a video about when you first start eating food and you get that really uncomfortable feeling, and how long it lasts and ways to resolve that issue, which I still don't know the answer to that. So here's my story. Over this last, I guess I should back up. I am 7 weeks and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 3 days out. I am down a total of 53 pounds. So that is 33 from surgery date and 53 from my high weight. So anyways, over this last week, I've had some carbs that somebody gave me a small packet of pretzels. One of my customers on my route. I have really awesome customers. And so I did okay eating them. Sugars aren't bad in pretzels. I mean, obviously there's a ton of carbs, but it was a fun size bag, like one of those Halloween or like lunch bags or, size. And I did okay. And I didn't graze on them the whole day. I kind of limited myself to like 30 minutes, so that I wouldn't, they kind of said don't graze, your dietitian. Also, I have had from Little Caesars, one of those little bags of their cookies, which kind of like graham crackers, sort of, like the flavor. And the sugar isn't bad in those either. And so I did okay with those type of bready type things, which I haven't had a lot of. I have had some bread, but like when I mean some, like I went to Costco and they were giving out samples and it was like, like a tiny square, because I was a little bit afraid to eat any bread. But I did okay. And I don't typically eat that stuff every day or even very often. So anyways, I went to the grocery store last night and I saw a DiGiorno small thin crust, like individual sized pizza. So I thought, oh, maybe I'll get that. And my granddaughter comes over on Saturdays. She's going to be 2 this month. And so normally I don't have pizza with her. I normally have probably a little bit more wholesome type food. But I thought, maybe we'll do like a Halloween movie or something and have the pizza. But anyways, tonight I decided I think I'm going to try that pizza. I didn't think I'd be able to eat much of the pizza. And I was right. I got a very little bit of the pizza. It was a square sort of pizza. And so I cut like one side of it, and so like one strip, and I ate that one strip. And then I waited, because you shouldn't eat fast. It's a mistake. It is a mistake. You will pay for your mistakes. So probably 10 or 15 minutes went by. I was doing okay with the pizza. I mean, it's hard when you first start eating again to know when you're full, because you really never even feel hungry. So your signals are all off. So I had like another 2 bites. And so that was at 5:30. And I can still feel it in there, and it's after 9 right now. I'm hoping that it goes away because I still have like 6 more ounces of fluid I need to get in, and I need probably like another 20 grams of protein, which I can get pretty easily. I could just have a yogurt with partial scoop of Gen Pro, and there's, 30 grams, so I'm good. But so I don't know if anybody has any solutions. Some of the things I've heard are papaya enzyme tablets. They're chewable, and I've tried them, and they taste pretty good. Another thing I have tried, or I've heard, I haven't tried, are probiotic gummies. Somebody said that they cut theirs up, which I'm not exactly sure why you'd cut it up, but and one of the reasons why we're not supposed to do the gummies, at least the multivitamin gummies, is because they're lacking in some vitamins that like a bariatric style vitamin might have, or they don't have the amounts in them that would be necessary. So, but I'm not sure about the probiotic gummy, because you're not taking that as a vitamin. It's just more to kind of get your, digestion to work a little bit better. So I don't know if anybody has tried anything, either one of those things or other things that seem to work. People have said, well, when you first start eating food, you just really have to go slow and not try too many things at the same time, so you know what it is that's affecting you if it doesn't sit well. So, I mean, I guess it's just one foot in front of the other, and you just learn as you go, because everybody seems to be different. I won't be eating pizza again for a very long time. It was probably pretty stupid to even try it, but I thought I'm only going to have a small amount. I wasn't trying to eat the whole thing. I essentially had, I'm going to say like 5 bites of the pizza. And maybe I didn't chew well enough. Because I'm so used to having like soft liquidy type things. That could have been one of the problems. So I don't know, when you're new coming out of the surgery, I mean, new meaning like you're getting towards the 6-week mark where you can start having food again. Well, even at like the 4-week mark, I think it was the 4-week mark, where you could have soft food. I mean, it's just so hit or miss. Like, I had eggs one time, and then the first time, it went fine. The second time, oh my gosh, my stomach hurt and hurt and hurt and hurt and hurt. And I thought, my goodness, is this never going to go away? But I'm just a little tired of what I'm eating right now. But I'm not really sure what else, because the problem is, it's like every time I eat something a little more solid, it hurts. And I'm just getting to the point where I'm tired of having my stomach hurt for hours. And it's not dumping. Sorry about that. It's not dumping, it's just that uncomfortable full, like stretched to the absolute limits feeling in your stomach. And I guess some people are really lucky and they can pretty much eat whatever, but so far I basically live on cottage cheese, yogurt, cheese sticks, and my buttermilk, which I'm sure people think is crazy, but I like it. It's good. But so if anybody has some suggestions or if they've tried something, I feel like I'm getting a little frustrated. Oh, I'm over 10 minutes. So anyways, I hope everybody does well in their journey. Good night and good luck.